Now there is a scenario where Mr. Seller just has to try to get $25,000 more, but he is motivated by something that is driving him to make this happen. If you have both of those scenarios, okay, you still may have an opportunity to list that property. And a lot of us make that mistake. I've made it many, many times, okay? Because everyone's still stuck in selling their house last year when their neighbor sold it for 50 grand over list price. Everyone's still stuck at what happened when their neighbor down the street put it up for sale on 2020 and they had 13 offers and they fought for their house, right? So we're gonna put a quick little 3-minute timer. You guys are gonna pick a seller and you're gonna pick an agent, and I just want you to work through it. I just want you to just get through understanding exactly how you're gonna say, how you're gonna respond when somebody says, yes, I'd like to move forward, but I'd like to list my property at $25,000 above list price, just so we can have a little room to wiggle. Who hasn't heard that one before, right? All right, we're gonna put a little music on for you guys. We're gonna give you guys 3 minutes. Pick a partner, do-si-do. Work through that. Find somebody that you can work on this with and be prepared so that when that person does call, when Donna calls you and says, and checks out your postcard, you don't catch yourself unprepared and not ready to have a conversation, not ready to make that visit, or not ready to run that live CMA, and you feel stressed and then you botch it and you feel like things aren't working. This is where you start working. You start preparing, you start ironing those things out, you set up your cloud CMA, you set up your systems, so that when you're ready to start going out there and spending money on leads, it's not just the leads suck and I couldn't close anything. It's, hey, here's what I'm doing to process this lead. I know it's part of the process. Everything else is already set up. That's the way to approach this, and you're going to see your leads start to convert. Can you guys see why that's important?
Yes, sir.
Great, guys. I'm excited to be here, and next time that we meet will not be next week, but the week afterwards. Now, you guys still have class, so don't get me wrong. We still have class, so don't stop coming. But next week we have A team coming in. This is our B team, and we're really happy with everything that's happening right now.